Hi friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. Today we are unboxing and designing with the Bohem Style Box from Craftica, and I'm always so excited to get this box. So let's open it up and see what the theme is. I'll be right back. Okay, here is our little Bohem Style Box. It's full of all kinds of Czech Glass goodies, plus everything you'll need to make whatever they have designed. This one is more like a kit, so let me open it up. There we go. So it's more like a kit, and it comes with everything you'll need to make this in the picture. So this 3-layer necklace here, or it says 2 unique jewelry pieces. So maybe it's a 2-strand necklace and a 1-strand necklace. But this is where you would find the tutorial, and I don't normally make that. I normally do what I just want to do. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open it up. This is so cute. It's very like sailing like, right? Very all Americana, very, very pretty. So let's see what we have. Okay, so the first thing we have is this really cute Czech Glass red shell. Oh, it's adorable. And it's drilled this way. Really, really cute. It's like a really nice tomatoey red. I like that. All right, so we're gonna put him here. And we have some, it looks like probably 11-0 seed beads in a navy blue here. These are great spacers. They actually might be more like rondelles, like little 2.5 to 3 millimeter rondelles. Maybe not so much seed beads, but they're kind of seed bead-ish. So we have that. They sent us some bead stringing wire. Oh, we have some really cute Czech Glass beads with the little blue Picasso. These are red with a blue Picasso finish. Little stars in between. They have the Picasso on the outside too. I like this. This is cute. Let's put those there. We have some more little spacer beads. These are a little, like I said, 2 to 3 millimeter blue bead. These are more see-through, where the other ones were navy and opaque. So that's nice. You're getting a little bit of a difference there. They sent us some jump rings. We have some drops, and these are red with Picasso. Come on, there we go. These are nice, and they're not like a bright red. They're more of like a wine color or like burgundy-ish red. So those are really, really pretty. Put those here. And in this little bag are some oval jump rings. Like I said, they send you everything you need to complete that project. They sent some crimps, some tiny jump rings. Oh, we got some big silver Czech drucks. These are some 8/0s, good size silver Czech Glass beads. Love that. Here are some little ink. You guys, I love their little charms. I used some of these that I had before, little anchor charms in like another design that I did not that long ago. So super cute. Pop that open. I think there's 3 of them in here. Yep, there's 3, and they're just little cute tiny anchors. Look how cute they are. Little charms. I love them. Let's put them right here. And then we have some, it looks like 4 millimeter matte in faceted rounds in blue. This is a really nice blue. That's pretty. Yeah, that's a great blue. I like that. Dump those in here. Then we have some more Picasso finished red. Got little shredded things falling out here. They pad the bottom of the box with the little shreds. Okay, so these have like a nice, they're red melons with a nice Picasso finish. Really super cute. They're pretty heavy on the Picasso, which really impresses me. I like that. Okay, next we have 2 blue drops. That's a really pretty blue. I love that. So you got 2 of those. And we have some red matte faceted rounds. That's more of a true red. Very, very pretty. I don't design with a lot of red, and the last couple boxes I've got had some red in it, and it's kind of nice because it challenges me to do something with it. And then we have a little seashell bead, little silver metal seashell bead, really, really cute. I like that little guy. And we have a little starfish charm. So we're all about the sea life here. Whoop, here we go. He looks like he's a little antique silver, really cute. We have some leather. It looks like leather cord, maybe. Let's see. Or it could be just regular cording. Nope, it's not leather. It's regular cording. So more like a hemp style or cotton cord. So we have some of that. That's really nice. I love that blue color. And we have some little chain, and this is like a little extender chain. They always send extender chain, which is really cool. And then we have some little clamps for the end of our cording. So that's nice. I think these will clamp together maybe, you know, like more than one thing. So that's really cool. Oh, we have these cute anchors, these table cut anchors. I like these. These are blue with the silver. I love table cut beads. They're pricey too. They're like pretty expensive, and to have 5 of them in this kit is really a big deal. Yeah, those are cool. I think they're so cute. They sent a couple head pins, little ball head pins. We have another little charm here. This one is really charm heavy. I'm loving it. This one's a cute little fish. He's adorable. Then we have another table cut bead. This one's more of like an oval table cut. Really, really pretty red color. I like that a lot. It's gorgeous. And what do we have here? We have some more blue. We have like little pinch beads, little biconish pinch beads in a blue. It's a little bit deeper of a blue, but equally gorgeous. I really sent a lot of stuff in here. Okay, we got some top drilled lentils. These are red with a full Picasso, or maybe it's travertine. I think this might be travertine, but either way, really cool, very rustic looking. I like that because this does remind me of like some of the sediment you'd get maybe like on a boat from being out in the weather and the water and everything. So I think that's really cool that they did that. We have a couple clasps, and we have a couple of red, they look to be about 5mm faceted drucks or faceted rounds. We have some more Picasso finish. These are top drilled squares. These are cool. Red with that Picasso, and then they're drilled at the top, so they kind of like hang down. I like stuff like that. I really, really, really dig stuff like that. And we have some silver spacers. These are about a 3mm. This one has a lot of stuff in it. I felt like last month felt a little light to me, but this one is like chock full of things. We got some large jump rings. These look to be about a 12mm jump ring, or maybe even a little bit larger. Oh, this one's cool. Look at this Czech Glass bead. This one is blue and it has like a an engraved pattern with a silver wash on it. I really, really like this one. Okay, we have some smaller red Picasso drops, smaller than these. Got 4 of them in this little bag here. Cuties. They're cute little drops. I love them. And what do we have here? We have some silver and clear. It's like half silver, half clear Czech glass drops. Oh, these are really pretty. Yeah, I like those. And then we have one more little guy here. Oh my gosh, this is cute. He's like a little red shell bead. Oh, he's adorable, look. He's cute. I like that. This is fun. Oh, and if you do get this box, you guys, this is beadable material here. So your cording that ties your box together, save that because you can use that in designs. I saved mine and I love it. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick up my plastic mess and I'll be right back and we're gonna make something. Okay, guys, so I decided I wanna make a 3-strand necklace and I wanna use this for the back of the necklace to connect it all together. So I'm gonna get out their bead stringing wire. The bead stringing wire they send is equivalent to like a 7-strand bead stringing wire. So like a tiger tail, but a little bit more supple. Like I really like their bead stringing wire. And we're gonna actually do some measurements here because let's see, I wanna see how long this is like doubled because I'm gonna wanna double it. Let's see. This is doubled, so it would be 13 inches doubled, so 26 total. And I think, because I want this to be multi-layer, so I think the first one will start at 14. Yeah, we'll do the longest one at 14. So let's go ahead and cut that. What on earth did I do with my cutters, you guys? I just had them here. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Like, where are my cutters? All right, so we'll do that one. And then our next one, we will do, oops. Oh my goodness, come on. I just got the cord all tangled up. So the next one we'll do at 11. Oh no, we'll do 12, sorry. And then we'll do 10 for the next one. Oh my goodness. I really made a mess of that. All right, so make sure that's lined up there. Okay. There we go. All right, now we got our 3 measurements. We got 14, 12, and 10. So let's see, we have, which one's our longest one? I'll start with our longest one. All right, so it's this one here. And I haven't really thought too much about how I want to do this. So I do know I have like 3 really good focal beads here. So I do want to work one of those in on each strand. And I think the bottom one I want to be probably this really cute little shell here. So let's hang that little shell right there. And this one's going to have more of our dangles on it. So I'm gonna come in here with like probably the deeper blue seed beads and we're gonna do 3 of those right next to that. And then I think we'll do I like these little squares. So I think we're going to hang the square and then a seed bead. And then maybe one of these drops. Yeah, that'll look really cute. And then another one of these and another square. And then let's do 3 more of these little beads. Oh, that's gonna be cute. And then we can do another square. A seed bead. One of these drops. Seed bead and a square. So that's how it'll hang. I think it looks really cute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I start coughing and I'm like, oh, nope, gotta stop for a second and get a drink. So I think that if we do that, let's see, so we'll need 2, 4, 6, so 3 times on each side. We have enough beads to do that. So we'll be using all of our little square drops here. Seed bead, regular drop, another seed bead, and our square. And then we'll just do 3 of these beads. And then let's do the next thing, which I think that we should do, probably bring like one of these red ones in. And then maybe do like, I wonder how this would look. I think this would look cute. One of these. Actually, no, I'm not real thrilled with that. Let's put that one back there. And let's maybe do, I wonder how this silver one would look. Nope, not happy about that one either. So maybe we do that red, and then maybe we do a pinch blue, another red, 3 more seed beads, and we can do that again. This is really fun. This is really cute. All right, I'm going to stop here for a moment. I am going to go to this side and repeat this pattern on this side off camera, and I'll be back and we'll do some more beading. Okay, we have some more that we can bead, but I think I want to add on some of these charms. So I think this little charm is going to hang here. So we're going to grab some of the findings they gave us, and we do have some of these little teeny tiny 4mm jump rings. So I'm going to dump a couple of these out. I'll just dump them all out. There we go, because I'll just work those back into my jump rings. And I need my pliers. These are so adorable. I love that they gave so many fun little charms with this. I may not use them all, but they sure are cute. I'm making my necklace totally different than theirs. I love their designs, but I love to take this one and just see what I can do differently with it. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do is just, you know, kind of like use the same beads, but let's come up with a different look. So my look will be kind of similar because we are using the same beads, but it'll be also quite different because I'm doing mine differently. All right, so let's follow it up with some more of these little seed beads. Do 3. And then we do still have more of these red and then the blue pinch. So let's do the red, and blue pinch bead, a red bead, 3 more seed beads, okay, let's grab another red one, and this is perfect. I'll have 2 more blue pinch beads for the other side, so that's perfect. And then let's do 3 more of these seed beads. There we go. All right, so there's that one. And let's just leave that sit for right now, and let's do the other side. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So we needed 3 more seed beads on the other side here. And then we need to repeat our red and blue pattern. This feels very summery, like, you know, people who like just do sailboating and like all that kind of stuff. Very nautical. There we go, and then 1 more red. And we used all of our pinch beads. Oh, one too many there. And I think we're getting close to being able to close this one off, but I think I want to add just like another red bead, and then 3 more of the blue. And then the same thing over here, we'll do a red bead and 3 more of these. And let's see how much room we have. I think we should probably crimp here. So this is really, really cute. That's fun. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna grab, where's my little guy here, my little helper. Put one of these on the end here so when I pick it up I don't lose all the little tiny beads off here. And we're going to go ahead and use their crimps. So there's a crimp bead. Although these seem awfully big. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. And we're going to save those. Well, actually, I think I could use... No, we're going to save those. Where's the... I want those large ones. Where'd they go? Here they are. We're going to go right onto this because we're going to actually use these as connectors for our strands and for our cording. These are nice, thick, juicy jump rings here. All right, so let's put our little... I wonder if I should put all 3 strands in here. We might do that. You know what? Because these are really big jump rings. I'm almost wondering if they intend on doing that. So let's go ahead and hold off on this. I'm just going to stretch this out here. I'm going to leave them right here. And then we're going to go ahead and start on our next biggest one, which would be this guy. Why is that bent? There, we'll fix that. All right, so the next one, I really would like to see this blue one here. So let's put him on. And he'll go like right here, like that. That'll be cute. Super duper adorable. And then for this one, I feel like we have all these little tiny silver ones. And we have some lovely blue colors as well. So I think that if we did one of these little silver ones, maybe brought in like one of these matte blue, and then another little silver one, and then maybe like a little table cut anchor. Actually, I think that's really cute. That's gonna look really adorable. So let's do the same thing after it. I think Male's here. There we go. Yeah, that's adorable. I like that. All right, and then what we could do next is, oh, let's do some of this. Let's do like 3 of these little guys. And then let's bring in maybe one of these. That's fun. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. And then we can do 3 more of these. Do our little silver bead. Our blue matte. Our silver. One of our anchors. Yeah, that's actually really cute. I'm gonna like that. All right, so let's do the same for the other side. So I have my little silver bead, my matte blue, silver. Let's put on one of our anchors. Yeah, the Male's here. My dog's going crazy. He barks so ferociously at the mailman, and the mailman always gives him a treat. So he's like, oh, so me barking at you doesn't upset you. It makes you give me a treat. Okay, well, I'll keep doing that. It's dog's way of thinking. And then let's do 3 of these little sea beads. And then we can do our silver drop. And 3 more. There's 1. Oops, 2 and 3. Perfect. Tonight and tomorrow night is Wrestling SummerSlam, so I'm gonna be hanging out in my bead room a lot because I don't really get into wrestling as much as my hubs does. Maybe I'll even sit out there and do some, like, you know, beading for myself in the living room, because I do that sometimes while he's watching TV just to have some extra time with him, and that's always really nice. So let's do our little silver, blue, silver, 3 of these little blue guys. I think we have enough to do 1 more drop. Then, oh yeah, we have just enough of the small silver beads to finish up what we want to do here. Or do I not? So we have 1, 2. No, we don't. Okay, so maybe I don't want to do that silver one right there, because I want to make sure it's kind of even. Tell you what we'll do, we'll stop right here and we'll finish on this side. So I'm going to put this little silver one, whoopsie, there we go, and our blue and our silver, and then our last little silver drop, and then 3 of the little blue seed beads. And I think that this will be enough on here, you guys. Let's see. We could probably do like 3 more of the seed beads. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. All right, so there's that one. Get this all smushed together here. Yeah, this is gonna be super cute. I'm excited, really cute. All right, so we have one last strand left, and this one's also gonna have some red in it. And it's our shortest one. And I don't think I'm gonna use this one, but I think I wanna use this because I want like a tinier bead here in the center. And I think what we're going to do is we're gonna put next to that like 1, 1, and 1. And then I want to come in with like our little charms. We'll do a charm here and a charm here. Actually, those charms are awfully big. Maybe we won't do charms in this one. Maybe we'll save those charms, because if we have enough to do a bracelet, we're going to do a bracelet too. So let's just figure out what we want to do here. So we have, actually, you know what? I want to take those off for a second. I want to do like this one on both sides, because I only have 2. And then I think we can do these 3 together. And then I think what would be cute is doing 1 big silver. Nope, I don't like that. I think these are throwing me off. Let's take those out. Let's take those out of the equation altogether. And let's take those red ones off for now. I think we have too much red by each other. So let's do this. Then let's do a big silver. Another big silver. And then I think that if we just came in with like a little bit of blue, so we could do like 1 little blue guy, and then I'm trying to think. I don't really, I'm wondering, maybe I'm not going to use this bead. I'm kind of feeling like I want to use more of the Picasso in here. So let's put this one on. In fact, let's just take this off completely here. If I'm going to have any beads left over, I'd rather have the silver ones because they will go with like anything, right? So let's put this table cut one here. And then next to that we can do, let's do this blue, this little blue one. Oh, and we can do, we have 4 of these drops, so we can do 1 here, like that. Another one of these. Oh, not two, just one. Oh, I just flung that one across the room. There we go. And then, okay, so I can only do two. I'll have one extra left. Then let's do one of these melons. Another blue. Another one of these table cuts. Let's do it this way. So that. And then let's do the table cut. Yeah, that looks cute. And we can do this one. Let's see, it looks like we can do 3 melons on each. Let's do our 3 melons with our seed bead in between. And then I think we'll come in with something else at the end here, but let's go ahead and do this other side real quick. So we did a seed bead, one of these drops, a seed bead, and a drop, seed bead and table cut. Why was I thinking I had 3 of the melons I could do on each side? I can only do 2. All right. You guys, I apparently have a hard time counting sometimes, so we'll do 2. All right, so this is that one so far. That's going to be really, really adorable. I like it. All right, so then next after that, I still do have some of those table cut ones left, but I'm not really sure I want to use those. But instead, I think I want to go in with like one of these little drops, a blue bead, a bigger drop, because I got 2 of those left. And then we can do another blue bead, and then we have an even bigger drop, which is the blue one. Let's grab him. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's gonna be darling. And then because we have the right amount, so I can come back in here. Nope, actually I don't, but that's okay. We'll be fine. So let's go ahead and put the small one on. And then our bigger red one. And then our even bigger blue one. And one of these seed beads. Okay, that's cute. That's totally cute. All right, so I'm just pushing aside stuff that we're not really using at this moment. And maybe we will have enough to do like a really fun little bracelet with it or something. But it's mostly going to be like my little onesies and twosies. So here now for the rest of this, I'm going to do, let's do 3 of these seed beads. So I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to add a red, a blue, and a red, and then do 3 more of those little seed beads. Those separated out of there. And then do a red, blue, and red. All right, let's do some more on this other side. So we need 2 more of these little seed beads. And then we need red, blue, red, and 3 seed beads. And then red, blue, red. All right, and we should be getting pretty close. I think we could probably do like 3 seed beads on each side and then we're done. I didn't want those to get mixed up. There we go. Yep, there's still one right there. There. So 3 over here. All right, so now how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna grab some more bead bugs because I want all these ends bead bugged up, and I'm gonna try to put all these 3 together in one crimp. So hold on one second. Okay, I got the other end of my strands all clamped down. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put all 3 of these strands together. What happened to my little crimp? Who knows? I probably like rolled it off the mat somewhere. it's gone. Let's see. Let's grab another one here. Okay. Let's put our little crimp on here. And I'm putting all 3 strands through the same crimp. Because these are, I think these are actually number 3s. These look pretty big. All right, so doing that, and then we're going to take just one of them and fold it over and put it through there so we can create a loop with just one of our strands, okay? And we'll be able to open these large jump rings to get that on, so I'm not worried about that. And now my crimping tool, there we go. I'm just gonna use our regular crimper. And we're gonna come in and do our first crimp. And then we can crimp that closed. There we go, we got a nice crimp. That one should slide right over top of our other strand there. Actually, let's cut it off because I think it's gonna be, oh, I found my other crimp bead. Let's cut that one off. And then we can come in here and cut these 2 wires. Just like so. And then we're gonna use gravity to send all the beads down to the one side there. Sorry, my hand's gonna be in the way for a sec. We're gonna take off our bead bugs. All right, so now we have all of our other ones. Oh, I didn't finish that one side, did I? Yeah, I did, okay. Had a little panic for a second. And we're gonna line these all up together. So this is how it'll end up looking. Like that. So the bottom one is gonna be a lot longer than the middle two, than the 2 other ones, but I think it'll look cute like that. So we have that here. And we're gonna make this go through all 3 strands, or go over all 3 strands. Just need to collect them all together. Bring that down. I'm gonna use my longest wire here to go through my crimp. Do not want that on that side. Be harder to cut. There we go. So making our loop. Let's hang on to these. This is where it gets a little complicated, but you can do it. And then we're just pulling the rest of our other necklaces up where they're supposed to be. Let's kind of match up our loop a little bit. I'm going to make sure there's no like bead gap here that we don't want. And then we're going to go ahead and crimp this one. Come in really carefully so I don't move anything. And there we go. And then we can go and trim our wires close to the crimp. Oop, that one went flying. I managed to do that anyway, didn't I? Yeah, we want that to come back through so we can get close. Come on, you. There we go. And then this last one here. There we go. All right, so now that we have this part done, and it looks really, really cute, let's kind of clear us some space here. Just gonna make us some space. What am I looking for? Just slide that up. Slide that up and away. And this one too. Perfect. All right. So now we can put on our big jump ring. Grab my pliers. Let's open him up. Get him on there. I think it might be cute to hang a couple of charms from here, like one here and one on this side. So maybe we can do the starfish and the little fishy guy. That'd be cute. Oh yeah, this is adorable. I like this. Okay, this is like perfect. So maybe we'll do that after. But what we're going to do here, I think I'm going to use a different clasp, something that I have probably. So let's go ahead and put, I think that's the way, yeah, that's the way I want to do it. So we're going to make our little loop here. Feed both of our ends through, just like that. And then this will come around. I don't know if you guys can hear my husband cackling. Like he's like laughing so hard. I have no idea what he's watching, but I'm almost kind of curious to see what it is. All right, so here is that part. I mean, he is super laughing. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see. I think I want to use a little silver. Oh, there goes something. Okay, so we have these guys. I like these because it almost looks like it's like a little rope. But then I don't think we need that big one. We're going to want a smaller one there. Let me find what I dropped here. All right. Okay, so let's take this big guy off here. Like so. Get him closed up. We're just going to need a little baby one. Seriously, he is laughing so hard. And we're going to put this guy on here. And I got enough left to make other stuff with it. So I'm gonna keep all this together so that when I make something, we can make like a bracelet or a pair of earrings, and then we can revisit it and do that. See, now for this one, I think what we're gonna do, so we'll do a knot right here, just an overhand knot, like that. Nice and sturdy. We'll put this one through one of them, and then just do another little simple overhand knot. Okay, just like that. That looks cute. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave this all uneven like that. That looks adorable. All right, and then that will fit through here, maybe. Did I do the knots too close together? Nope, the knot just needs to go through as well. That's fine. So then the knot will come through and it'll look like this. And here's our cute little necklace. I think we will hang maybe just one little charm on our hoop here. And I think maybe we'll do the fish. Just hook them on here. That'll be cute. All right, guys, I am gonna get ready to try this on for you so you can see how it looks. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, this probably isn't the best shirt to wear with it, but actually I don't mind the shirt with it. It looks really cute. I like it. So two are a little bit shorter, like a choker, and then this one's just a tad longer. And I like the way it looks. And even from a distance, it looks really cute. All right, guys, I hope you liked it. Like I said, I'm gonna set everything else aside that came with the Bohem box, and we will probably make like a cute little pair of earrings or something from it. So I'll see you again soon, and I'm sending you my love. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.